to me like.
We'll hop right into some of the rules here, get them out of the way. Please be kind and respectful of others. Chat and VC, that applies to everybody here. Judges' calls are final. Scoring is based on 100 points, based on line, angle, and X factor. Bracket was created by qualifying score with FD seed. Exclamation bracket if you don't have that already. Just make sure you check the tab down below. All the brackets are in there from the previous competitions. There are no monetary prizes. Remember, this is all for fun and entertainment. Mods reserves the right to warn, kick, or ban drivers due to bad behavior or unsportsmanlike conduct. But overall, guys, have fun. Good luck. And we got our line map up here right off the bat. You can see we hit that initiation line going right into our outer zone 1, right into inner clip 1, outer zone 2, and then right after our outer zone 3, coming up that hill. It's a little hard to see from the cameras that we have here, but that is our decel zone, which is going to help you extend that corner, basically clipping right across that inner clip 2. We are staying off the rumbles on that inner clip 2. Stay off there and stay away from those cones. But got a touch and go out into our outer zone 4, into our second decel zone, into our long sweeping outer zone 5. It is a fast track back and forth with some very nice angles. We'll see these drivers pushing out tonight. But final thing on here, thank you to all participants, staff, and the layout creator here. I don't know why that shifted on me, but here we go. This is DMAC Drive Center Arena. Walls and zones were created by them, as well as the original creator, sorry if I pronounced this incorrectly, but Mysiak Kalon, and then the layout creator KRT. But that starts us off, guys. We got our first battle here. This is Hydra facing off against WM Barry. Let's send them. Here they go. Barry in that iconic Volvo wagon. Nice snap initiation by Hydra coming across here. Barry right on his door off the bat as they're filling out these zones back to back into our second inner clip already. Nice and easy, no problems. And flicking into our long outer zone 5 there. Barry followed behind with a little bit of angle loss. And that is unfortunate for that first run. Barry in that lead position now. Hydra in the chase. Let's send them.
Ooh, buddy. Barry with a nice initiation through that first outer zone as Hydra is trying to keep proximity throughout that inner clip, definitely getting it. Going to this first decel zone. Let's see how Hydra, a little love tap as he goes on the rumble strip. Barry is continuing on to fill out the zones. He's the second decel zone as Barry is getting nice angle, but he also fumbled it a little bit.
See if we're getting any movement here. Yep, we got one going Hydra, one going OMT. And that one goes off to Hydra, moving on to our next round.
And that's what Lone Wolf does, and I appreciate seeing that. As we see the lights, Lone Wolf is in the lead, and we have Johan in the chase. Let's see what Lone Wolf got in this first outer zone. Nice little flick. Johan is trying to keep that proximity, and he does, as Lone Wolf is filling out the zones. Nice and buttery smooth, and he loses Johan as the decel zone. Lone Wolf misses that inner clip, unfortunately, but he is going through this track and hitting that decel zone to get this final zone. And honestly, Johan is putting up a fight. Oh, and we got the lights going green.
Here we go.
In the lead. Lone Wolf in the chase. Let's see this battle. Lone Wolf is coming in with some speed. He is losing Johan going through that second zone. The third zone is good. Now let's see on this decel if Lone Wolf could hit it, but he had to miss a zone so he could catch up and cut the track a little bit. Johan is putting out a banger of a line, and man, he is filling out this track so buttery smooth.
Got one going Johan. 2, and 3. Another unanimous going over to Johan, moving on to that top 16. Up next, we got Lugo.
Wow.
Lugo Drifts facing off against CDC Gone. Lugo Drifts in the lead position, CDC Gone in the chase. Let's send them. Nice snap across there by Lugo. CDC Gone with a little bit of a slower initiation there as he is catching up on these outer zones. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble there by CDC Gone in that chase position. Lugo holding it nice and true, coming through our last 2 zones. Around that final outer zone with some nice proximity to the edge of that zone and that wall.
Wow. We got CDC Gone in the lead, which I've competed with. We have Lugo in the chase. Let's see how this ends up. CDC Gone, Lugo in the chase. Oh, mercy, going in that initiation, a little hot. CDC Gone hits that inner clip pretty buttery smooth. Lugo has to catch up and close in this proximity going through. CDC Gone hits that zone, fills it out. Lugo is kind of struggling to try to keep up with Gone. And oh man, going around that final zone, we do not know where this is going to end up now.
One going Gone. And that is a unanimous for Gone. We got lights. Let's send them on their way. What an initiation by Latham, coming right across that initiation. Massive angle as Drifty is on his door, pushing through second and third outside zones. Let's see how they do on this clip, and just bobbing and weaving around that second inner clip we've seen so many issues with in our qualifying. These guys, oh, with some contact coming around by Drifty there on that last corner. It is still anybody's game. We've seen wilder stuff, but a small little error there by Drifty on the track. Drifty in the lead position now, facing off against Latham. We got lights. Nice snap across that line by Drifty. TDR Latham staying on that door as we push across. Very similar runs here. Maybe a little bit less proximity here by Latham that we saw coming from Drifty. Drifty going a little bit wide on that inner clip and into our final zone here where we saw those contacts before, and just unfortunately a little wide for Drifty there tonight. We got one going Latham. 2 going Latham, and Rusty with the follow-up on that with a unanimous going over to Latham, making it to that top 16.
Josh Oxley is going to be in the lead. Blastoise is going to be in the chase. We have the lights. Let's see how they run. Josh Oxley, the RX-8, Blastoise, the Chevy Corvette, coming in with a nice flick and keeping the proximity, staying nice and tidy throughout that chase run with Blastoise. Josh Oxley is keeping a good run, filling out each zone through the decel zone. They are getting a nice, good, consistent line. Josh Oxley rotates nice and smooth. Here's the final zone. Oh my God, Blastoise gets door to door.
Michael V in the lead position this time. Josh Oxley in the chase. Let's send him. Nice angle there by Michael V. Josh Oxley having a little bit of ground to make up here as he does take a little bit of an inside cut and some bobble from him. Maybe something to do with a little bit of connection there. But as we come around to our final zone, Michael V, nice deep fill out as Oxley fills it out as well. And across the line they go. And that is a unanimous going over to Michael V. Super close on that one as Michael V proceeds on to the top battle for the gold as Josh Oxley battles it out for the bronze. Josh Oxley in the lead position, Swan Slides in the chase. Let's go. A nice snap across there by Josh Oxley, going a little wide on his line, but tapping that inner clip as Swan Slides keeps that proximity Oh no, and we
Oh,
have
no.
Josh Oxley going wide, and with the spin out there, that is unfortunately gonna hurt.
Swan Slides in the lead. Josh Oxley in the chase. He has a lot of room to catch up. Swan Slides coming in with an aggressive initiation with some left foot braking, going into the second zone and being nice and smooth. Swan Slides is keeping a nice, good, consistent line. Josh Oxley is keeping proximity, but giving level up taps to Swan Slides going into the second decel zone. Swan Slides is putting down a killer of a run, and he is pretty much possibly securing his shot and spot in the podium.
Let's see him cast it. And there it is, going to Swan Slides for the third place bronze finish. Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
As we move into our final battle. Michael V in the lead position, Legacy Kogan in the chase. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! There we go. We got some nice angle coming from Michael V. Legacy Kogan on his door, going through these two outside zones, pushing through, tidying it up for that inner clip. Picture perfect, door to door by these guys as we come across our fourth zone and into that outer fifth zone. Little wide there by Michael V, but pulls it in and across the line.
Yeah, we got Michael V now in the chase, and we have Kogan in the lead. Like I said, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, we got Superman, and we got Kryptonite right here. Is it gonna happen? Legacy Cognac with a nice aggressive flick into the zone. Michael V is struggling to keep that proximity when we saw Kogan having that proximity throughout the first half of this track. Now Michael V is coming up and trying to get a hold of Kogan, going through the second decel zone. Michael V is trying to fight back, and he is getting door to door, and Kogan is not backing down from this fight. Kogan is a demon in his own. He is not human, and I definitely agree with that. He is not human. I agree with Chad with that. He's coming in with a battle around Mike V, coming out here and putting out a spectacular performance for the AOM boys. They got a podium no matter what. And
no matter what at this point.
Put everything out there, smooth, consistent runs. Kogan had a freaking really aggressive run, really aggressive initiation with the speed and the momentum. Going into the first and second zone was unreal with the angle as well.
Kogan for the win. Absolute monster on the track. This is his third consecutive win in our championship here, and a force to be reckoned with. That is for sure. Sunday we'll be streaming on YouTube, and then back all over again. We'll be here Thursday and Friday for qualifying and battles. You guys have a good night.